Been knocked out of the Sunset Canyon tournament. I got down to the last 64, which out of, about 8,000 active accounts is not too bad, but not what I think my viewers come to expect of me. So, I need to have a look what happened and decide how I'm going to move forward in this game. I'm a bit worried though that I've created a monster. An expertise Minamoto, that's standard. An expertise Sun Tzu, standard again. This I could handle. Then usually what would happen is their next three marches would fall apart because the effort to develop Sun Tzu and Minamoto would tend to be all they had in them. Then they maybe have a weak Martel because they plan to do him later, but they just haven't got the gold star to develop him. But something's happened. This guy's got a level 50 City Keeper. Where did they get the idea from this? I don't know. I feel responsible though, because perhaps it was me. But this is what we are seeing now. Let's have a look at some of the other teams left in this Sunset Canyon. Another expertise Minamoto with a City Keeper going through to the final 32. And they were up against a level 48 City Keeper. A level 45, that's me. So that's what we just done. A level 41 City Keeper with Joan goes through to the next round. This person's also using Tommen. I don't know where they got the idea from that. Again, I feel responsible, but this is with a expertise Minamoto mixed in. We're just creating a monster here. A level 40 City Keeper with Martel pushes through. Now, at one time, they would be using that Martel in their front line, 10 levels below what the City Keeper is. But as we see, the game is starting to change. A level 48 City Keeper goes out, but still getting right through into the last stages of the tournament. A level 41 goes through, this time with the Roman Epic Scorpio, which is a nice mix, but he only had him 4-1-1, but still managed to push through, and he was against the City Keeper. I'm not a big fan of mixing Caesar into the team at any point, but I guess that works as an early team, although 2-2-2 on their Caesar, I don't know what they were thinking. What we got here? Another one. He didn't go through, but still another City Keeper in the last 32. A level 50 City Keeper wins with another expertised Minamoto. So, I'm sorry guys, it looks like I've created a monster and released it on the game in early sunset. It's making me smile and scared all at the same time. There we are, another City Keeper going through. The Martel's stuck at 30, probably have no gold stars. Perhaps the Minamoto's stuck at, so not even a big spender. They've not expertise the Sun Tzu either. But look what they've managed to do using some of the tactics that I have put forward. And this was against a pretty serious whale by the looks. What have we learnt? Keep my secret strategies secret. That could be a good start. Time to review my account, review my team, and see what went wrong. Obviously, my first problem is I'm not using Matilda, so I don't have a solid siege march that would usually be in my front line, which means I've only got City Keeper front line, Sun Tzu front line, and then I have a problem with what to put at my third exposed march at the moment. What I have done though is I've now put Imop with Thutmose, because that's of the extra 15% defense that Imop provides, and I've dressed Thutmose in my best gear. What I was doing with Joan on my front line, I don't know. I can't quite explain. But if you saw the match, Minamoto just destroyed Joan in about 12 seconds. So, no, maybe it was 22 seconds. But all the same, absolutely destroyed Joan. The first thing we're doing is I am changing this march here. I am dropping Pyrrhus and I am putting in the archer Kira. So that's the first thing I've done. And now, until YSG is available, this is the commanders I'm going to be working with. Let's go through my commanders now and see what I can do to improve. The fact that I'm behind means I've got a lot of scope to improve, but I need a lot of XP, and because I haven't rushed on this account, I haven't spent any XP. But I'm waiting for the barbarian level to get a bit higher before I start doing that. City Keeper needs to finish off his equipment. One of the green items there is not finished. One of the white items is not finished. And I really need to get him to level 50 because the green stars is free. The reason why you've got City Keeper is because of the cost he is at level 50 to get 6 stars is next to 0. So that's what I need to do with him. But that's about 4 million XP, I reckon. Sun Tzu has no helmet on for some reason. I'm just having terrible luck with the keys, and considering that's a white item, he's also got 3 greens to finish off. Again, I just don't seem to be dropping the greens. So huge scope to improve him, and I'd like to at least see him at level 45 ASAP. Skill-wise though, I'm not spending on him at the moment. For some reasons I will tell you in a moment. But I am close to getting another skill. Joan is looking good. She needs some trousers on. But I have the piece. I just need the resources and the gold to finish that off. Not a single item she is wearing is expertise, which is again bad luck. But as she's not in the front row anymore, her equipment's not that vital. She's expertised. Again, another 3 levels on her ASAP would be useful. So this guy's taking my front row now. So really, I need to get him to level 50 pretty much ASAP. But that's talking almost 9 million XP. His equipment, again, no expertise. And I need millions of gold to produce that. But I've had another bit of luck. I have broken the rules of early game and spent my gold heads on him. I've also got him again from the gold keys. So I think I am just going to develop him a little bit to go with YSG when I get him. Maybe that's a terrible mistake, but I don't care. I just want to have fun in the game. And the idea of saving my gold heads for 200 days till I get into SOC is just not going to happen. Baybars is not no shoes on. His skills, I should be developing his second skill now. I could do the first one, but I'm again holding off for a long-term investment. I'm no longer using Tommen. I've dropped her from the team, but I've dropped her very early, which may be a mistake and is of course a waste of 1.5 million XP, but that was only going to get worse if I developed her further. I'm not using El Cid. Now, Imhotep. I need to open up his next 2 skills, so I need to get into at least level 30, which is a bit of an investment, and I've got far more important things to do with my XP at the moment. But I 5-5'd him at the moment, but realistically, he's useless until he's expertised. So I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm just going to keep invested in him until I've got that. The other team lose 50 rage for 3 seconds because it's a real game changer. And to move the damage from 20% to 30%, but this is long-term stuff. As I say, I've only got 14 epic heads at the moment and need hundreds to finish him off. I'm hoping for some gold key luck on Mehmed, but I love his second skill, and I'm just going to keep him in for the moment. Obviously, I need to open up his extra 2% on the march. That will make a difference, and I would like to get this to 5-1-1-1, but I really want to do it by gold keys, so I just need some luck. Just land one gold key right could completely change how useful he is. Now, Kira. It's going to be slow, but eventually she will be 1,000 on her main attack, which is pretty decent. It's only 500 at the moment, and I quite like her skill bonus skills at the end here. So I'm going to develop her to level 30 and open her up. And of course, she's free in some ways. That you get her from an event, you don't get her from having to use universals or get her in gold keys. So until YSG is available, this is my team. Who YSG will replace, we will see. But if you see, or if you notice, I'm going very heavy on AoE in this team, but it's taking time to develop. That's where we are now. Apologies to all of those whales out there having to deal with level 50 city keepers running around with Martel, Scorpio and Pyrus. I apologise. And it's causing, I say, getting top 5 Sunset didn't used to be that difficult, but it seems to be turning into a real difficult game now. Thanks for watching. That's the update for today.